Good evening, traders. It's E, and it is after hours on Wednesday, the 25th of February, 2015. Today started out with a very sluggish, very small and narrow overnight range. We thought that was risk two, make two type of environment, and we were looking early for the half gap trade and gap trade as usual, especially on the long side. But we felt that first things first, we would need to perhaps take out a few of the aggressive longs with a mini pullback and see at the end of the day how the bands have really captured the essence of today's range from the inside to inside bands. We were looking at the 60s. They were in play. We thought that a couple of ideas might come into play before we're done. One was a trend line that we had drawn from the bottom of the lows. Thought that that might need respecting. And this bar right here, this one specific bar, we thought the low of that bar would be support until broken. We like the 15-minute chart, RTH. This morning we thought that had been in play, so let's keep using it. And as it turned out, that was a fortunate guess. The market held support where we expected at 09 and squeezed higher, closed the gap, and then at lunch our choice was that if we got the push and if you were trading at lunch, to look for potentially the take out the high and hit that 17 to 18 and a half area and use that zone 18 to 20 for resistance in what we thought might be a profit-taking swing for the early afternoon, and then depending on travel range, whether we could get any more than coming back and doing a mid-test. We like the 15s for Globex as well, and we used the 5-minute chart for our key guidance once we got back above the blue line and took out the gap. We thought we could get a squeeze to test and do a shakeout of that prior high. And potential target today, 18 to 1875, was missing one tick, but close enough for government work. And we thought we would then get a pullback and test perhaps that 14 to 13 area in being the middle. And once we broke the blue line, all of a sudden the late longs were trapped and had to give it back, everything that they took. And we were targeting the rain line at this 875, and we thought anybody that was short should respect that 6 to 6 1/4 from yesterday and called 8s and 7s to exit. And if you were buying for the closing swing, then target perhaps that 11 to 12 and a half zone, 1175, 12, to do a retest. IB high was 13, so we thought that might be resistance for the end of day. We like this box for on the pullback for making sure you got paid. We said definitely paid by 6 1/4, and that would be a retest of this breakout that we thought would be a fair test for the end of the day swing, and anything beyond that would just be a great fortune. Once the demon got set late in the afternoon at the tail end of lunch, we thought that we should get a contra in the afternoon if we did not get one at lunch. And this break right in here at the 13 to 1275 target, this was a little double right here that broke. And once that broke, then this bar was a terrific shake of all of the traders who did not respect the idea of just today thinking about small range, especially ahead of 3 reports coming out tomorrow. So this break right here we thought would give us at least a shot at the 10 1/4, which at the time was the angel. And then the overflow we thought go to the rain line and test that 875 to 7 area and then bounce into the close. We pointed out to our traders that we've had about 12 up days without any significant pullback. And, from this 70 launch, this has just been an incredible swing. The month of February has just taken out that prior high and ran into, as we said in last night's video, ran into our target for the tail end of last year. So a bit behind schedule, but nevertheless, that target has been achieved, and we warn traders today to be very conservative about expecting too much either direction. Once you have a momentum trade, it takes time to stall that and start a reversal usually. Doesn't seem to be the same way on the long side. Usually we can get these vicious pops and undercut low and then off they go. And it usually takes more time to form a top. At least that's what I've observed. This is E for eMiniWizard.com and Marketwizardz.com, the professional edge. When you're ready to take a look, give us a holler, come on in and spend a few weeks with us and see if you can improve your game. Have a great evening and catch you on the next one.